Your health insurance policy is 40 pages long. Somewhere in there, it says whether you'll pay $50 or $5,000 for the same surgery. The problem? It's written like a legal contract. Today, I'll show you exactly where to look. No jargon, no confusion. By the end, you'll know how to find every number that matters in under 5 minutes. Let's go. Most people never open their policy. They just hope their doctor's visit is covered. But your policy has every answer. You just need a map. Here's what we'll cover. First, the 3 numbers that control your cost. Second, the network trap that can double your bill. Third, prior authorization and why it matters before you book anything. And finally, 2 red flags you need to check right now. Let's start with the numbers. Open your policy. Look for a page called Summary of Benefits and Coverage, or SBC. It's usually in the first 5 pages. This is your cheat sheet. Everything else is legal backup. On this page, you'll see 3 numbers. Number 1, your premium. That's what you pay every month, whether you use insurance or not. It's not in the SBC. It's on your bill or employer portal. Write it down. Number 2, your deductible. This is how much you pay out of pocket before insurance kicks in. Look for a line that says individual deductible or family deductible. Common numbers: $1,500, $3,000, $6,000. Higher deductible usually means lower premium. Let's say you have a $3,000 deductible. You go to the ER, bill is $5,000. You pay the first $3,000. Insurance pays the rest, but if your bill is only $2,000, you pay all $2,000 because you haven't hit your deductible yet. Number 3, your out-of-pocket maximum, or OOP max. This is the most you'll ever pay in a year. After you hit this, insurance covers 100%. Look for out-of-pocket limit, or maximum out-of-pocket. Example: if your OOP max is $8,000 and you've paid $8,000 in deductibles and copays, everything after that is free. This number protects you from bankruptcy. Quick recap. Premium is your monthly cost. Deductible is what you pay before insurance helps. OOP max is your safety net. Write all 3 down. Now let's talk about the network trap. Flip to the section called Provider Network, or Covered Providers. This tells you which doctors and hospitals are in-network. In-network means insurance negotiated a discount. You pay less. Out-of-network means no discount. You pay way more now, and sometimes double or triple. Here's the trap. Your policy might cover out-of-network care, but at a higher cost. Look for 2 numbers: in-network deductible and out-of-network deductible. Example: in-network deductible is $2,000. Out-of-network is $4,000. And if you go to an out-of-network doctor, you're paying twice as much before insurance helps. Some policies don't cover out-of-network at all. Look for a line that says out-of-network benefits none, or not covered. If you see that, stay in network, or you're paying full price. How do you check if your doctor is in network? Call your insurance or use their website. Search by doctor name or hospital. Do this before you book. One wrong visit can cost you thousands. Here's a real example. Sarah went to an urgent care clinic. She thought it was in network. It wasn't. Her bill was $800. Insurance paid 0. She called, appealed, still denied. Why? The clinic wasn't in her network. One phone call before the visit would have saved her $800. Quick recap. In-network is cheaper. Out-of-network is expensive or not covered. Always check before you go. Now let's talk about prior authorization. Some treatments need approval before insurance will pay. This is called prior authorization, or prior auth. If you skip this step, insurance can deny your claim, even if the treatment is covered. Where do you find this in your policy? Look for a section called prior authorization, or pre-certification. It lists which services need approval. Common examples: MRI, CT scan, surgery, specialist visits, expensive medications. Here's how it works. Your doctor submits a request to insurance. Insurance reviews it. If approved, you're covered. If denied, you pay full price or appeal. This process can take 3 to 10 days. So if you need an MRI next week, start the prior auth process now. What if your prior auth gets denied? Don't panic. You have the right to appeal. Call your insurance, ask why it was denied. Sometimes it's a paperwork issue. Your doctor can resubmit with more details. If it's still denied, ask about alternatives. Maybe there's a different test or treatment that's covered. Pro tip: call your insurance before any expensive test or procedure. Ask, does this require prior authorization? If yes, ask your doctor to submit it. Don't assume it's automatic. Quick recap. Prior auth is approval before treatment. Check your policy for what needs it. Always ask your doctor or insurance before expensive care. Now let's talk about red flags. There are two things in your policy that can surprise you. Red flag number one, exclusions. This is a list of things your policy does not cover, ever. Look for a section called exclusions or what's not covered. Common exclusions, cosmetic surgery, weight loss programs, experimental treatments, fertility treatments. If something is excluded, insurance won't pay, even if you hit your deductible or OOP max. Read this section carefully. If you're planning a treatment, check if it's excluded first. Pro tip, if you're planning a treatment, call your insurance and ask, is this covered or is it excluded? Don't rely on your doctor's office. They don't always know your specific policy. Get it in writing if possible. Save the email or reference number from the call. Red flag number two, annual limits. Some policies cap how much they'll pay for certain services per year. Look for phrases like limited to X visits per year or maximum benefit X dollars. Example, your policy might cover physical therapy but only 20 visits per year. Visit 21? You pay full price, or your policy covers mental health but caps it at $5,000 per year. If your therapy costs more, you're paying the difference. Not all policies have annual limits. The Affordable Care Act banned them for essential health benefits, but some services, like chiropractic care or acupuncture, might still be capped. Check your policy. Quick recap. Exclusions are things never covered. Annual limits cap how much insurance pays per year. Read both sections before you need care. All right, let's wrap this up. Your health insurance policy isn't scary. It's just badly written. But now you know where to look. Step 1, find your SBC. Write down your premium, deductible, and OOP max. Step 2, check if your doctor is in network. If not, switch or expect higher costs. Step 3, look up prior authorization rules. Call insurance before expensive care. Step 4, read exclusions and annual limits. Know what's not covered before you need it. Do this once, and you'll never be surprised by a bill again. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe. I break down insurance and personal finance every week, no jargon, and drop a comment. What's the most confusing part of your policy? I'll cover it next. See you in the next one.